I'm trying to test this new tablet I got. What was I thinking? Anyway, this would be a good message to direct to my baby sister if she was listening. However, I'm going to try and say it anyway. Hello, Marie. I got two things to say to you, if not three. One, you're right. Here's the right part about it. Ma needs help. We are all living under her roof, and we've been taking advantage of her ever since we was teenagers. Ma is a big softy, but as I sit and watch her in this, what do I call it? This unnatural decline. She's also this big, scary child in this frail body. And what's even worse, we've all been growing older. Only thing is, as we got older, we thought we was doing so great that as she got older, all the little pillars that held her up were slowly being replaced. Her mom, biological, her dad, biological, uh, her adopted parents, and even her blood relatives, sisters and brothers. Let's not even add the little knuckleheads that is my dad and Bud. And my mother's always had questions, probably had doubts. And as she got older, she never knew how to take them to the Lord and say, "Hey, Lord, I got this," or "Hey, Lord, I got that." And I'm learning in my own walk. That's pretty much what you need to do is take those fears, doubts, and unbelief to the Lord and say, "Hey, can you take this out? Hey, can you do this? And hey, can you do that?" But once she got older, like everything, getting older means more responsibilities, or as they say in the church, new level, new devil. And why does that concern you and me? Ma allowed you to have kids because she wasn't my Lil. Because the first time you had popped out your first kid, Ma Lil would have told you to beat feet. I know this, and considering how she treated Ma, she would have said it in a heartbeat. And nor was she like Louise. God bless her soul too, because for the simple reason, Louise was mean to Ma, whether you know it or not, and whether you acknowledge it or not. Do I care that you want to hear these words from me? It's a mixture of the two. It's sent with brotherly love, trust. Cause that day I went and asked her to try and get some money, or the whole test was, and please under how I say this, Lord. The real test is, do you love me enough to stop your world and help me? And if that was something to be funny for anybody, I'd rather for them to laugh in my face than and not do it, than to do it, then go around and talk about it for years to come. And that's what pretty much some people have done to Mama. I mean, I'm sorry that Marley was mean to Pork Chop. I really was. Because in the simple thing is, she didn't realize how God blessed her with Pork Chop, a man on the railroad, and he could get you anything that you wanted. All you had to do was just ask, and sometimes not asking. Then she didn't get, he wasn't her flavor, so she go and gets, God rest his soul, with Esther and Preacher's dad. How much of an idiot are you if you got to go and you don't want nobody to eat in your food and spit in it? That should tell you real quick what kind of person they are. Anytime you got to do something dirty to the next person, thinking you hurting them, you're hurting yourself. I've learned that over the years. Matter of fact, that's probably what I'm trying to do. Write all the things that I've done or seen or caught on to, and let my grandnieces and nephews get a leg up. Don't wake up and find out that, oh, you need your education. Nobody's going to come to your rescue. If they do come to your rescue, it's because they trying to take something from you. Yeah, there's some love out there. You might find self-love quicker than you find the real love, both of God and the little bit from man. Now, I said 3 things. Okay, here's the second one. You're wrong in so many cases. Okay. You said back, nobody wants to listen to me. We pretty much dealt with you for a long time, and we know the styles. That's like, what was it? Who said it? I'm grown and I can do whatever I want to. I found out over the years, being grown is not what it's cracked up to be. All it means is that you got more responsibilities, and it's your input or mental faculties which will decide where you go. Either you take the responsibilities or you run from them for the rest of your days. And running from them only gets you into more trouble. Bible. And the third thing, I'm trying to apologize. It might seem like I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I wasn't the brother I should have been to you or for you. Or if I was the one, you would say something like, oh, remember this line more than 12 years ago? This is my crazy ass brother. Okay, what's so crazy about me? You walking up the stairs, you got a man in tow, and you gonna introduce him. No, it should have been, hello, this is my brother Charles. How you doing? But later on you would complain about how I would eat your food, don't hurt your children, and I should be giving my money and my time. When if you give some money, everybody's got to remember to pay you back. If that's true, then mama should have been paid first and foremost for the fact of, like I said, she wasn't like Marley. And as much as you love to say I love Louise, nor was she Louise. First time you see these eyes, right? Because I imagine if Louise was mean to mama, as a daughter-in-law, she probably was a bitch to her own daughters. I know you don't want to hear me say that in the wrong way, but hey, that's where Dad came from. Let's just be real about it. Because Dad didn't exactly show us any love, and I began to think it's out of pure stupidity. Forgive me. You found a lady, you got along with her, you married her 6 months later. Yeah, have a child. Then all of a sudden, all these other ladies come because of the one you got and with the stuff you got. Then next thing you know, you can have, excuse the phrase, pussy out the wazoo, and you choose wanting to chase pussy. Or here's somebody saying, to keep a woman, you got to keep her barefoot and pregnant. And then the source, from the source, he leaves your mother, goes and help raise kids with another woman, then comes back to want to die on you. How smart is that? I can say all this because we're both in the same trench. Not any one of them wanted to help us. I love my Aunt Martha, Jeannie, Sheila, Gwen, Emma, Clyde, Junior, all of them. But did they rush to our rescue? I could say no. Even on Mama's side with Preacher, Willie Esther, Anna B. The sad thing is, I was trying to get Mom to stay and keep saying to her brothers and sisters I love them before that day came, and she couldn't say it. Or she's doing like she's doing now, wallowing in things that are past. Right now, I would love for us to just anoint her with oil and keep praying over her. Don't complain about what's going on now. Just find a Bible verse, keep praying over Mama, and keep walking. If that requires us to cut the TV off or put down our own animosities toward ourselves, hey, that's cool. Because you know what? Both of us is going to stand before the Lord. I could admit to mine. You trying to complain about what Mom's supposed to do, and in the mindset she's in, ain't going no further. Matter of fact, it's more irritating listening to you and being in the same room when you say something than to do nothing at all. I wish you could see this. Or I could put it on YouTube and you would see it. But that's on you. It really is. I finally got the words out. We're so sorry. The state being with somebody and they don't want to help you. Or they use you and abuse you. Or they leave and you wallow over them for years to come. Right now, I've been through all three of those states, and I haven't been the one that's really been in the moaning part. Yeah, I love Dad a little bit too much. And I was trying to get him to come to my state, get over to where I am, or as you say, not straddle the fence, and stay with us before he passed. But he never got it. And I know why he never got it, because we never prayed for him. Took me a couple of years to think about that one. But you can learn a lot when you're in mourning. And when he made me mad, I walked away from him. I kind of wish that I had learned how to pray sooner. And what I'm feeling now. But you think about this.